to my music. Sprinkles! Hello, my loves, and welcome to Saturday. It's Saturday. Saturday, it's our Saturday. My Wonder Twin, I know she's in here. I got my wand. Stitch be gone. We want only good love up in here. Up in here. I got my brother. Pow! Other way. You'll learn. See, it's this way. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. It's so they see us right side. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. There was all kinds of love up in here before we even got here. I can't even go back that far. The first one I see is Samantha. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in, sweetheart. Adele, mi corazón. Hermosa. Love you. Jojo. Kimmy. Kimmy Joe. Love our Kimmy. Mishi. Lorene. Hi, honey. Lorene, I've got the last 3 rows. You said you didn't see your squares. I'm going to show them. And if you don't see what's left, I'll do some pictures of Russ's blanket so you can see. Lorraine did some for the blankie for Russ. I'm almost finished. Those things are huge. They're like wand size.
How big are they, Jax?
8 by 9.
Oh.
And what are these 12-inch squares? 10-inch squares? They end up being 12-inch squares. And they're the first one's a 8 by 7. So 7 squares wide by 8 squares long. So you do that. That's ginormous. And then this last one's 9 by 8.
Wow. That mitered square looks great.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love it.
I love mitered. I don't like just I get so bored that, see, this one is beautiful. I think this is knitted.
Oh.
It is. It's knitted. It's beautiful. But just the plain ones, these ones, I get so bored. I'm like, I have to jax it up.
You have to give it all the things.
They need decorations. But don't get it twisted though, because there is a time and a place for that plain square. Yeah. It's called filler squares that go in between all the squares.
I love it. It's so good.
Can you believe what I did last night? So Russell gets a hold of me and he says, I'm going on at 1. I'm like,
1 in the afternoon?
We're live last night. And I was like, all right, I'm on my way. And then I was like, dude, I'm zonked. I've been working on his blanket, like from the time I got out of work. I missed your live. I was like, work was awful.
Yeah.
But check it. I go into the live. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to make you a mod because, people been getting trolled hard and it ain't a freaking fishing motor, Yeah. And so I'm in there and I'm like, and next thing I know, I wake up, it's over. I'm sitting up, my iPad's in my lap. And I was like, what happened? What time is it? 5 a.m. What the heck? I totally fucked that. I fell asleep while crocheting. And I didn't get to even see myself in the blue dress. He texted me, "Oh, you're now mod." And I was like, I was there, I swear. I was there the whole time.
That's so funny.
I messaged him this morning. I was like, love, I'm so sorry. I freaking zonked. Yeah.
Wow. Well,
yeah, his 1 a.m. lives. I love it. See, he has to keep his schedule. He works graveyards. So when he's off, he goes live to keep himself up, or he gets off his schedule. If he falls asleep before 3 a.m., it screws his whole schedule up. So I was like, okay, I'll be there. I have to have the big cup of coffee today. All right, I stopped in the middle saying hello. Of course, our Zoila is here. Hello, Lady Crochet. Welcome. I bet you that's one of yours coming over. D.A.W.N.S. There's a bunch of Jeanine.
Hello.
Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Yvette scolded me the other day.
I heard.
Because I was doing bucket hat. And, but it's not the Chunky Monkey Market Bag song.
No.
It's the bubble butt. There's an old rap song called Bubble Butt.
Yep.
That is the jingle that I was using for the bucket hat, but it was too similar to Chunky Monkey Market Bag. It was too close, and she was like,
She tried
get
it.
off Juan's things. I was like, hey, that's my little brother. I'll do it if I want to, and he'll love it. But she had your back, bro. She got your back. She was like,
Does.
Jax.
Yep. They love me over there.
I know they come for you. I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Yvette. I love you, honey.
Yes, we love you, Yvette.
She don't play. She's on Sentinel mode. Okay, I gotta turn this up just a little bit. I tried to get rid of the, it does, is it doing it? I don't know. I was trying to get rid of the glare on my glasses because the screens are so bright, but then I can't see.
Hey,
I'm all, who's that? Who that? Hi, Regina. I see you now. D.A.W.N.S. I'm just gonna rub her bumper real fast. Cherry.
Yes.
I love cherries. My favorite.
Hey, Cherry.
Little Nader Tater and Mama Tater. Kisses for you both. There was quite a few people that were like, we know who it is. It's Juan.
Yes, it's me.
Give it away. Well, I put it in the description, you guys. In the title, it's called clickbait. It makes you come click.
Yes, yes.
Click, come inside and read.
Love that for all of them and us.
Boy, this cough. Laura Twisting Stitches, my twisted
Is
sister.
she here? Hi, Laura.
She is here. I worked on the macaw all day yesterday.
Really?
Every spare moment I have. Well, I sent you because I renamed my sections. I designed that shawl 3 years ago. And I used twins in a stitch.
Did you?
So I renamed it on the pattern. That section is twins in a stitch.
I love
1, 2, 3. And so, yeah, I was like, but Laura, she really gave me the bare bones. And then I took it, shook it, and redid it.
Love it.
But she gave me the bones, and she gave me the get in there and get that published and get it out there. And I was like, you're right. I didn't do my mom any justice by doing that and then not promoting it at all. I was nervous. I was still new.
I'm glad that it's out there, Jax.
Seriously. And I feel like I really got that. The feathers.
Yeah.
You just wait till the next one. In between the feathers, I made some negative space with some chaining.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like little hearts.
Oh
that come below the feathers that really make the feathers pop now. I was like,
yeah.
See, Laura, we say it all the time. Like, I just found out that Russ, Kevin, and my oldest daughter have the same birthday. His daughter-in-law, and my daughter are pregnant again together.
Wow.
Like, okay, Russ is supposed to be in the village. Just like you. There's all these little things that tell us when the universe, God, Buddha, Allah, whoever sends you your gifts.
Yep.
My God has sent me a bunch of them. Brothers that I prayed for my whole life. Brothers that would lift me up, not kick me when I'm down. Brothers that are always here for me and that notice when I'm MIA and be like, hey, you good? See, balloons for you. All for you.
Yep.
All for you. See, my universe sent me my brothers. Yep. They didn't have to come from the same giner. I did say that just now, didn't I?
You said it. You said it.
I forgot we were live again. I thought we were Zooming again.
Oof. We have a tendency to do that, Jaxie.
Gosh darn it. Isn't it good, though? It just shows everybody. I'm going to Zoom. I'm going to use my D.D.W.N.S thing. I just got to Zoom. There. Holy crab nuggers. I was like really far behind. Landa Rose.
Is she here? Hi.
Okay. Jessie, my girl, she popped in for a second. I tried to get her to come up here with us, but her husband said, oh, no, girl, we got things to do. Get in a car. And she's like, okay. Buy me things.
We love that for her.
That's after this. My boys are going to go get their haircuts. TJ's going to camp. He's going to be gone for 8 days. My baby's going to be gone for 8 days.
Oh, no. Are you excited a little bit? Nervous? How are you feeling?
I need some Xanax. No, it's going to be good because, it's a Bible camp.
Yeah.
But it's such a good church. They don't shove their religion in your face. And even though we don't go to Sunday service with them, they are still embracing my child and teaching him.
That's good.
And I was raised my father was in the Catholic Church. My mother was Methodist. And my mom tried to find some focus for me.
Yep.
My father's church only made it worse. The way I was treated, I was like, oh, I will never. But this church, they held TJ up, and they're really helping him with his confidence. And I was like, that's the kind of church I'm looking for.
Yeah, for sure.
That just because I can't give 10% of my income, they won't help me with my village and my children. My village is about this big.
Yeah.
It's me and my husband. That's it. We got nobody up here. We just my niece daughter, she's like right down the road. But I mean, we're like this big. So anyone that wants to join my village, I will welcome that wholeheartedly. Right?
And plus the weather's nicer up there.
Oh man. It's like 55 degrees right now.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe we hit 60 because my AC came on. I had my AC set at 62.
Ugh, I'm so jealous.
Because the way this house is, we don't have central. I have to stay in front of it. No, not 62, 67. Sorry, it's on 67. And it just kicked on.
Wow. That's so good.
Yeah.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Michael's here. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Oh, Mama Wench.
Mama Wench is here. Hi, Mama Wench.
Yes. And she being a hooker this year, this month. She a hooker.
I heard.
She got a whoosh.
I can't wait to see what comes
You
up.
do it. Do the dang thing, Marianne. Do it.
Yes.
I love hooker. I got my colors for hooker versus hooker. It's the black, white, peach, and teal. I'm making a bolster cover for my pillow.
Nice. Now wait, what's the challenge this month?
A pillow.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Any kind of pillow.
That's great.
Small pillow, big pillow, mosaic pillow, mandala pillow.
Granny pillow.
Oh my cat. Diana wants to know my bestie, my girl from Cali, she had that made for me.
Oh.
So it says, I don't need therapy. I just need to crochet. And then it says Creations by Jax at the bottom.
I love that.
And I love the little emblem. It's a yarn ball heart with a crochet hook through it. Yeah, she had that. Oh, they want me to dance. You gonna dance with me? You better dance with me, fool.
Of course. I'm sitting here.
She's making me dance. Denise. Oh wait, and then we had a new member. Okay, so we got to dance twice.
You got a new member?
Yeah.
Love that. Let's do it.
I love that. I need to do more for my members. Right now it's just like a support thing because I'm just trying to pay attention to my own. What's my name? But I'm gonna do more for them. I really got to circle back around and work on the scandalous Cardi. Okay, we ready? Okay, let's do the super chat one first. Could you hear the music?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't know why it doesn't let you hear the music too. That's good music. That's drop it like it hot music too.
It's okay. I'm gonna watch the replay.
Right. Okay, now I gotta do the thank you. Let me do the thank you. I'm bummed you can't hear the music. I can't believe that. That one's a little bit more snappy.
It's for the show. For the show.
Thank you guys for making me dance. I know Nisi was like, I need to just skirt in real fast so I can make you dance. I was like, I love her. My poor Nisi. Yeah. She is a gentlewoman and a scholar.
Love it. So, Jaxie, I see that. Well, first of all, your T-shirt, loving it. Can you tell me a little bit about your shirt? I love it.
I stole it from my husband, and it is the Folds of Honor. And when you buy these T-shirts, it helps fund and take care of the folded flags that come home and then are given to the families, the Gold Star families. Beautiful. And we're big. I mean, I stole it today because I was like, hey, it's almost the 4th of July, so we have to show our camaraderie. And I'm a big military brat. My father was military. My best friends were, I mean, big time, like high ranking military, all their lives military. And my grandfather was a machine gunner in a helicopter stationed in Vallejo, California. Yeah, so lots of military in my family.
Nice.
And yeah.
I love that. Thank you for sharing with me.
Oh, somebody, Sandra, she's gifting memberships.
Is she? We love
Oh,
that.
and now Denise E wants us to dance again. So we got 2 more.
Love that.
I wish there was a way for me to have you hear that music, because that music is life. I was trying to give you the beat of it. Just follow me. I will follow you. Okay, one more. Thank you. Okay, I'm so sorry you can't hear it.
Okay, I'm faking it until I can make it.
Music in your own brain, that's all that matters.
That's it. That's it.
See, I knew it. Jessie, she popped in while they driving. She's like,
Love it.
Get off your phone and spend time with your man.
I love it. It's so good.
Pew, pew. I love to play. I gotta finish my squares for Billy. There's a favorite square thing going. Secret squirrel goes out in the mail. Wink.
Love that for me.
It's aubergine. I know it has to be to you by the 20th, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to send it Monday.
I think, yeah, it's going to be all the things.
Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. You don't even know how hard it was for me to only make one.
I know you probably wanted to make more.
I want to just be blinged all through that blanket.
I love that.
But yeah, I used the Have a Nice Day. It's the Setta's place. If you guys don't know Setta, that's my girl. She just got married, and her husband have a channel. Her and Jeff Big Fisherman. If you don't know Setta, you need to get over there and see Setta, because that's my girl. But yeah, why did I just bring her? Oh, her yarn. It's Crochet in Agreement. Melissa did her a colorway, and they're like beautiful shades of purple. And there's some aubergine in there. So I had to use the last of my dark one. And I made that little square with all the beautiful dark, deep purples. little fleck of some lavender in there, gotta have just a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. I have to check that out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait. Sam Jackson, I'm having to stop myself from making more squares. Right, well, Billy will take those squares. Billy over at the Crafty Floridian. Let me do shameless plug real fast. She is making blankets for Boggy Creek, Camp Boggy Creek. Y'all know that. That's Nancy over at She's Got Yarn. And we're making the blankets. We're going to start sending them to Nancy in August. August 1 is when Boggy Style should wrap, but it won't wrap because we're going to do it. We're going to keep doing the Boggy Style blankets. So Billy wants 6-inch squares, please, 6 inches, no bigger. There's a purpose for that. She's trying to meet diameters. So 6 inches, she'd rather have you 5.5 than 6, over 6. But there's 3 themes: St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, and Christmas. So my Christmas, see, I found this yarn and I had to do it. It just said, make me into something. So there's my first Christmas one, but I used like not traditional. They're more like vintage looking colors to me. Well, this red is that Lion Brand jeans. So and then this one in the center, let me show you this one. This shows it better. No, this one. This marled one is it's one from, did I bring it over here? Yes, I did. It is from, I love this yarn, and I got it from the sale.
Yeah.
But,
I love that.
Ooh, too much. Ooh, too much. But I'm trying to look at those colors.
Oh yeah.
I was just like vintage fall, autumnal, get into my square. Let me fix the light. There's a light
Fix the light, Jaxie. Fix.
burning in the Frankenstein place.
That's
But
beautiful.
yeah, so this one, it is gorgeous. It's called Dakota. And they don't, it was on the sale, but it's like beige and chocolate and 3 different kinds of red. It's just gorgeous. So, and I was thinking, like not that in your face fire engine red for Christmas. I wanted to do that. So, cuz I don't do anything like anybody else. So, I did a little
Beautiful, Jaxie. You did a great
thingy
job.
there. And then because my Juan the Arnak loves his C to C, I had to do a little C to C. I was like, I want to do, have them be cohesive, but still have them be a little different.
I love
And
it.
then this was the Halloween one. I did a little skull.
Oh, great job.
And this yarn right here, don't know what it is. It was from those mystery mill ends from Yarnspirations from like 4 years ago. Remember when they were doing the $2.99 mystery bags, mill
Yeah.
ends? Well, it's some kind of variegated something. I don't know what it was. But then I took the orange because Laura said, you better use orange. And I was like, okay. So again, not in your face, Halloween. And then this one, I kind of did like a miter. I did, oh, wait. How I did the miter.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So,
That's so good.
and now this is what I had left. And then I was trying to do a shamrock. I was like, whatever. Close enough. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's for the kids.
Love that. It's for the kids.
And then that plain just green one. But this is like I've been holding on to this. This is that emerald green flecked.
Beautiful.
Flecking awesome. It is like my fleck. It's the teal tweed.
Yeah.
Jaxie, and then I was doing that with the dream.
Is there a limit to how many she's willing to accept? What's the limit?
No, she said send them.
Really?
Billy will make blankets until, she's already made like 30. But to put in perspective, in 1 week, over 100 campers come.
Yeah.
So last year we did 1,000 blankets. It didn't even do the whole year.
Wow.
So Lynn is still catching up from last year. All the blankets. She asked for 1 square and people sent like 50. So, and her whole reason for doing that was for the people that can't afford to send a whole blanket. But yeah, people just went crazy with it. But she rolled with it. She totally rolled with it. Now I don't even know how many blankets she's made. But Billy, the Crafty Floridian, 6-inch squares. She said, as long as they measure 6 inches, she'll make it work. Leave the edge raw. Don't make an edge. Leave the edge granny squares. So it's easy for her to sew them together.
Yeah.
And 6-inch, preferably 4-weight yarn. And yeah, she is down to it. She's like, send me squares, I'm out. So I will be sending out 9 to her, along with a secret squirrel one that's going out. And you got to have privileges to know what that one's for. I got in trouble last time.
Jaxie, is her address on her, where can we find her contact information?
Oh, in her community tab, or on her about tab in all of her videos. Okay. Billy is very diligent about you. If you can't find her, it's Crafty Floridian, our Billy. She's in Florida.
Yeah.
Mama Swift got her there. Okay. BYC, pretty young thing. She's making us dance. She's making us dance.
Is she?
Yeah.
We love that.
Thank you for dancing with me. You could just like have a sip then if you don't want. But I love that you dance with me.
Yes, I got to
dance, monkey, chunky monkey.
Love it.
Did you film the straps, sir?
So that is after
you're boycotting it.
No, this is because guess what happened, Jaxie?
Oh no.
No, I recorded our bucket hat. Remember from our live?
Yeah.
So I was recording this bucket hat that I made.
Yeah.
And I got to the very, very last row and the whole thing deleted right out. I lost an hour and 15 minutes of footage.
There's got to be some. See, I have that Google thing where my cloud, it
Yeah.
saves everything, and I have like a terabyte. You may need to, that cannot happen again.
No. The rice stitch, the bean stitch, half double crosses, the windows, half double,
Yeah.
all of our stitches that we spun for are here.
Yeah.
And I
Where's
lost
mine?
all of it.
I
So,
did mine too, and then promptly ran out of yarn again. I can't believe I did that again. I ran out of yarn on this bucket hat too. I
well,
was using that Bambootiful. Oh, it's downstairs.
well,
I sent you.
Jackie, if I record the handles and it deletes, I'm going to be devastated because that tutorial file right now is an hour and 15 minutes long without the handles.
Okay. And you're using your phone to record?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I went out and bought a new camera, new equipment. It's right there on the ledge, but
Okay.
I don't want to roll that out until this is out. I need this off of my phone. So when
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose it.
It's harder to splice it together too when it comes from two different devices like that. You have to like put it in a central hub and then put them together.
So that's where I'm at right now. So
We got
everyone knows
another.
it's
Well,
there.
you know what? And so that is completely understandable. I would not, I've been seeing several people have that situation happen.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, since I added that $2.99 thing to my phone for the storage through iTunes, or through the cloud, it maybe it's AT&T that it goes through.
Yeah,
I
because I
think.
have mine through Apple. I do have a terabyte of storage, but it's the program that I'm using to record the video.
Oh, I use my phone's camera. You don't use your phone's camera.
I don't use it because it doesn't have a pause button. It doesn't allow me to pause.
No, yeah, no, they don't. It'll
So,
start a new video.
right. So instead of like using that and
Because you
creating all
pause
these,
a lot.
yeah, I do. I pause a lot. So I use a pro, like I use InShot. I have
Well,
that.
that's what Nancy uses. I use CapCut. CapCut is like what the TikTokers use,
Mhm.
and a lot of the music is not copyright. You can use a lot of their music.
Wow.
I use Moospace, Muspace, and none of his stuff is, and he's on YouTube too. And like you can, like I could be playing his music in the background right now. But yeah, I use CapCut. But yeah, Nancy had problems with InShot too. She lost a bunch of her stuff.
Yep.
I don't know. Dang, but yeah, I use my, and if I have to hit stop, I just put them all into CapCut together.
Okay. Well, I'll look into it because
Yeah,
anything.
we can sit, because I was going to show you how to use Nightbot too, so you don't have to use StreamYard.
I love that for me.
But that there's got to be something that we can use that they've got for members only.
Yeah.
Because when Mishi was, I didn't know that. I'm glad Mishi shared that. Toto is here. Jan, the Alaskan crafter.
Hey.
Man, everybody
Dan,
was starting and I didn't see no.
is Lala here too, or what?
She probably, no, probably not. Chroniclin, hi, honey. Amber, I didn't say hi to hardly anybody. Rita, hello.
Hi, everybody.
And oh, Chris Kaleidoscope. Hey, honey, I haven't seen you. Oh, well, no, I see you everywhere. Teresa, hi. Mary King, Mary. I have to just tell you, that story that you wrote for Nana C, Oma C, Oalita C, whatever you want to call Miss C, that was so beautiful. So the other day, Miss C was live and received some happy mail from Mary King. And you know how Miss C writes the little stories for the Sun Bunnies.
Yeah.
Well, Mary wrote a Miss C story. And I'm tearing up just thinking about how absolutely beautiful that little story was. Mary. And then I got Miss Mary. Laura and I got Miss Mary. So I kind of dropped a little bit of it last week when we were talking. And so I was making the Mary's hug using the spring mood board. And Mary decided to donate it to D.A.W.N.S fundraiser.
Oh.
Well, Laura silent bid on it and won it, and then said, you better send that to Mary. I wanted to make sure that Mary got her shawl. And I was like, Laura. So
That's so
I
nice of her.
I did it all up and put a beautiful ribbon on it, and then I put a little card like hidden, disclosing who the silent auctioneer was. But of course, the silent auctioneer winner absolutely insisted that you receive this hug, and all this. And then she had the little card that she opened up later that told her it was Laura. They both of them said, oh, she's not going to know who I am. She's going to think it's crazy. They both said the same thing about each other.
What?
And I was like,
wow. Bunch of sweethearts.
Right? Keep sprinkling all of that love and juju everywhere. Do I see is my OG baby here? My OG ride or die.
Oh.
D.A.W.N.
Hi, D.A.W.N. How are you,
want
friend?
one of her boxes so bad. Buy me a box.
Okay.
No, I was just kidding. But I bet that box is going to be amazing. I was like, a hank of her yarn or a clay figure. You're going to make me choose.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get that, because you got to put the deposit down half, 150 at the beginning.
Is it? And I noticed it was for like a series of mini hanks, right? It's a mini situation.
Yeah, and then you can choose the end gift to either be one of her clay figurines, like Mama got one of the angel gnomes.
Oh yeah.
D.A.W.N.
Yes.
People think she's talented with the yarn and all that. No, my girl is a sculptor.
It's beautiful.
Holy crap!
I know. It was so.
There will come a day. I have something in her brain right now, and I was like, I will buy them all. She's gonna make me a little gnome with a frog hat. I'm hoping.
Wow.
Like the top of the hat, I want it to be like the frog body, and then his legs hanging.
Oh, it's all the things. And she lets you pick the fiber. It's not just one fiber. You get to pick the fiber.
Right. I was like, throw it all at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Mama G is also going to have a Halloween box.
Really?
Because they don't do the Christmas stuff.
Okay.
But they do the Halloween and the witchy stuff. So I was like, all ready for that. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's good. I can't wait for all of it.
I know. I just like the Russ box that I always, that's just will always, Christmas will always be a Russ box if he has it. Yep. July will always be a Russ box if he has it. Yep. But I would like to dabble in some of the other ones. That's really fun. The Vlogmases,
Yeah, for sure. Now, you didn't open yours?
No.
I didn't open mine either.
Well, and I got a little salty. I got a little salty. I'm sorry, Nessa, but I got a little salty. Because she opened her box like a month early. And it was more like because we had all purchased those boxes to do a Yarnmas in July. But then I was like, you know what? As soon as she got her box, that's for her to open. And I shouldn't have treated her that way and gotten all salty. Because Fiber Spider opened the box early last year. And there was no qualms and nobody said nothing to him. And I was like, you know what? And I thought about that. And I was like, that was not very nice of me to treat her that way. Because if someone wants to, because every package is different. Yeah. You know, the colors that you get, all of that. But I do, if she's in here, she probably isn't. I know someone told her that. I'm sure someone told her. But that was really rude of me. And that was not how I roll. If I was pushed at her, I should have just told her.
Well, I wasn't made aware of any of that. But I don't even know when those boxes are supposed to be opened, honestly.
July 1. It's a Christmas in July box. Oh. And it's 13 days. So you open the first 12 days and then the last day is a special gift. I think it's biblical. It has something to do why it's 12 days with the 13th day. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to ask. I'm not opening it because it's biblical. But yeah,
Yeah.
she did put spoilers on their things. But in all doing that, and I'm going to be, and I'm sorry, Russ, if you're here, I'm going to say something
Yeah.
because he didn't say nothing. But the whole situation got blown up because she renamed the box. And then people started approaching Russ like, what list do we have to get on, and what special people get these new boxes that weren't advertised? And he's like, what new box? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And so people were, I mean, and when I say people, I'm not talking just one email. I am talking rapid fire emails confronting him about some special box that wasn't available to everyone, and how rude that was, and how dare he. And he's like, what are you talking about? And so finally someone shared with him that Nessa was opening a box called the Summer Solstice box, and that why wasn't that available for everyone? Well, it wasn't the Summer Solstice box. It was his Christmas in July box that she renamed to open in June. So it was a big misunderstanding, but that people were really mean to him.
Yeah, that's not cool.
So, and he wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm saying something. That was not nice, people. You could have just easily asked, hey, was there another box that was kind of secret?
Yeah.
Because it is his right if he wants to have a secret box. Every right.
True
but
story.
The way they came for him was not nice.
Yeah. I've been completely out of the loop on all the things. My head is
right. Me too. I was like, I just got emails and text messages about the box being opened early, and I was like, okay, it's her box to open.
Yeah, it's her business, and
but again, the way I shouldn't have behaved that way. And I'm just going to apologize. And if anybody of you, she's not here and I haven't seen her in the last couple of months because I probably hurt her feelings. Or she was like, oh, we'll trip you, stitch by. But if I see her again, I'll tell her I'm sorry.
Jaxie, give yourself some grace. We all have to give ourselves grace. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
And we all have reactions to things.
Yep. That's it. So that's cool. So July 1. Now, like, is there any possibility that maybe I could wait till the last half of the month? Because
you can wait till whenever you want.
Yeah. I wanted
you could open it all in one day. Wait till the 13th day and open it all at once. I know there's a couple people that are going to do that.
Well, what if I wait till July 31st?
Your birthday.
That's why I bought them.
You're going to have a lot of packages to open, son.
No. I actually have thought about something, Jaxie. I was thinking about doing like a PSA, letting people know that instead of sending me anything for my birthday, to send something in my name to the charity of their choice. Like, I would prefer that because it does more good for more people. But I feel like regardless of what I say, people are just going to do what they want anyway.
Right. And the mentality behind that is because people really love to see your reaction when they send you something thoughtful.
Yeah.
And they do want to bless you with things. But, it's one of those things where like, okay, I've got 375 stitch markers. I don't need any more stitch markers. But, it's like, what do? You tell them, don't send me stitch markers. But then you make a thing and you display them on the side. I mean, or like bag charms, or, you find ways to use them. But yeah, I know there's many people that are like, please don't, because I mean, what do you say if you get something that you're like, oh my goodness, what is that? You don't want to be rude, and you're like, oh my goodness, what is that? You don't want to be rude,
right?
But I mean, I have received a Happy Mail one time that it smelled like a dirty litter box, and I couldn't. I'm sorry, but I don't smoke. I don't have animals other than teenagers and an old man. And I know. But I opened the box and the first thing I did was sneezed. I was like, I don't want to be rude.
Right.
But when you're like holding it over here, you're like, oh, it's so pretty. Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
But I mean,
the good intentions were there.
Absolutely. And you know what I did do is the thing that was there, I cleaned it up and I used it.
Good.
The yarn, I used it. I ended up using it. I did. And I was very grateful. But Jan.
I love it.
Yeah. No, but again, I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, I want to be kind.
See, it goes hand in hand. How is everybody today in the chat? I'm sorry, we're just having this whole conversation and all the things. How is everyone? I wish I could see the chat. I can't see it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Here's Yvette. People shouldn't have been mean. Nessa said she didn't celebrate Advent, so to her, it was a summer solstice box. If you are not going to hear anything, we shouldn't jump the gun and attack. Yeah, no, nobody's attacking.
No.
I don't
even.
Oh, you mean that they were attacking Russ? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we called it a countdown box. It's, and the Christmas box is a countdown box because some people are not religious.
Yeah.
But the Advent is a part of the countdown to Christmas. I mean, that's what Advent is. But for the people that aren't religious, yeah, that's why Russ called it the countdown box. But that was fine. That was, again, it's fine. It's for the house. It's
for the house.
Once you purchase something, it's yours to do with what you want. And that's why I apologized. That's why I'm apologizing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they weren't there for the whole thing. I mean, I was there when she opened because, of course I get messaged, she's opening the box live. And I was like, okay, well, let me go support my girl. So I went over and she was, and then, spoiler, look away. I was like, I gotta look away. I don't want to see. And she was very respectful of that. And would, okay, I put it down. You can look again. And then I was like, girl, just open your thing. And, but yeah. Again, it's when you purchase it, you're not gonna, purchase the one where you, like Granny D opens them and it's the little box of chocolates or box of tea. And each day, 25 days of Christmas, and you open one every day.
Yep.
Well, when she could open that all in the same day. Who are we going to tell her that she can't open that all in the same day? So that's just what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I think somebody asked me about my shirt again. I stole it from my husband, and Folds of Honor is a organization that helps take care of the flags that that are draped over when our soldiers return, and then the flag then is given to the loved ones of the Gold Star family. But yeah, that's what it helps support. My husband is a huge supporter of this foundation.
Hey, Jaxie, can I show the audience my t-shirt?
Absolutely, you can. And I will make you big for it.
Wait. Let me. Hold on.
Can I do it? How do I do it? Is it like that? No, that didn't work.
No, this is good.
Okay, that's good. You can see it.
Straight out of the yarn.
My mouth keeps wanting to say straight out of the yarn shop. So great.
Yes.
That yay area, baby. Oh, that makes us big. Whoa. Whoa. We need the purple around us.
We do. I love the purple and things.
What time is it? Oh, we got 15 minutes. I think my chickadee is on today. On next. We got lots of things going on today.
Hey, Jaxie, what else is on your hook? You have any projects that you're working on other than Russ's?
Oh, yeah. Squares? Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. I said I was going to show the last squares for, that was if I was going to stitch, see, but I didn't stitch. So these are the last squares for Russ's subscriber charity blanket. And I know my Lorene, is she still here? Lorene said that she hadn't noticed her squares yet. So let's see if maybe they're here now. Boo. Okay, so here's the first. So the ends, of course, are going to be the same. I did this one. Hold on, I'm getting them. Okay, so there's this one, the first one. A little miter.
Beautiful.
And then we have this sparkly. That's that sparkle one. And then this one is knitted. And then this one is like that raspberry purple. Love it.
It's
Here's
pretty
another
color.
knitted one. Another sparkle. I don't have the shelf I used to have. They're gone. They used to sit there nicely. They don't sit there nicely anymore. There's another sparkle one, another raspberry one. Yep, nope. See, you lose weight and the first thing to go. And then there's the other end, another end cap for the miter. Is my Lorene still here?
That's pretty.
Is Juan knitting? I didn't even know. You're knitting? Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
knitting. Yes, he is. Are you guys proud?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't always.
Those are big oaks. Vampire steaks, too.
I love it. It's so good. I'm an English knitter.
Yeah, see, a continental. Well, I actually do both. Okay, so here's some more. I got to give it to the right camera. Okay, so there's that one.
Oh, are you kidding me right now with that? It's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
This is, and it's chocolate. It's like chocolate and cream. So pretty. I love that spiked granny. Oh no, this, is it spiked granny? Oh yeah, at first it looked like Jacob's ladder. And then just a green one. Again, these plain ones have a purpose. Filler.
They're just as important. They're just as important,
right?
Jax.
And then another one of those.
Delicious.
And another one of those.
Ugh.
And yeah, this blanket, I pulled everything that had matches. So they could all be together. Oh, those are my Billy. And then the last row, which will circle back around to the corners. And there's the, oops, that's, this looks like that all-in-one granny. It's that blue one. It's beautiful.
It is. But wait, Jaxie, can you help me understand something? Yeah. What are the squares for? You mentioned subscriber. What is that?
So Russ normally makes an auction blanket for a charity foundation that him and Kevin belong to. I believe it's for a local orphanage. But it's for a foundation they're a part of. Okay. And he had his subscribers last year send in 10-inch granny squares. And so that's what it is. And that's when he was getting ready to put it together. And that's when he wasn't doing so spry.
Got it.
And needed help. And I was like, hi, I will put them all together for you. And so he sent them to me. Here's a C2C.
I love a good
C. And so I'm putting the squares together for him. Nice, beautiful red one.
And you're putting borders.
And then, what?
Are you putting borders on all of them too?
Well, I'm using that not Hooked on Sunshine. It's the Hooked by Robin, the one where you go up and over, and then across the top, and then up and over and over and over and over and across the top, using that granny join. And so it really allows me to, if they're a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller but this is my square.
I love it.
Nancy had done a blanket right at that same time called Breast Cancer and Barbies. And they asked her, and Lynette asked me to do the center square. So, and then Billy had asked, well, hey, does it have to be pink? And I said, no, ma'am, it does not. See, and if you get close, they look like little hearts.
They do. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's the Breast Cancer and Barbie. And there's another one in the other blanket, the pink one. This was my prototype, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But yeah. So good. Love that one. And then here's another one of the C2C. then a plain one, and then there's the final corner. So yeah, but that breast cancer and Barbies, my mom that month actually underwent a mastectomy, and she had invasive ductal carcinoma, and so that was really made for her. And I made the blanket, the breast cancer and Barbie's blanket. We had all these motifs, and there was a special friend that I had reached out to that had created a bauble ribbon for us and a stained glass, and so we did did I do a 12 by 12? Yeah, but I got it together and had it to my mom, and it reached her like 2 days before her surgery. So wow. Yeah, but she's good. She's doing really good. She's almost to the end of the chemo. Good. She didn't have to have the radiation, but she was doing I think she gets a subcutaneous little shot. It's not in the vein like normal chemo.
Wow. That's awesome.
Hey, K and K's here. KK.
Hey.
We were just talking about KK. Because, Sunita and I making the beanies. Sunita, I think, is making 40 or 50 of them. I just sent them a big old bag. One of the big bags.
Love it.
I would have done more. I'll probably do more. I cannot not do beanies. Yeah.
And the amount that you sent was amazing to begin with. I mean, seriously, give yourself some credit.
Really? I was like, it wasn't enough. Well, but I'm an overachiever when it comes to beanies for charities. I may or may not have did just shy of 500 for Hat Not Hate.
Oh my goodness. That's
in 3 years though. In 3 years. In 3 years I made about 500 hats.
That's still a lot of beanies, Jaxie.
A lot of blue.
Oh my. That's good.
Amen. You sent a lot. There was only 30.
That's a lot of beanies, Jax.
It was over a year though. They were all the bought Hatapalooza that Lala over at Mad Meanies Crochet and Farming was doing. Yeah. So and then a couple are mine, a couple are yours. Yeah. There's actually almost all of yours when you would first drop them. Yeah. Of course I was going to support by doing them. So, but then I had to keep a couple. I had to keep a couple. Nice. Especially the bucket hats. Uh-oh. They're going they're going to ask one.
What? What are they going to ask?
You really have to do a little so you can just push the button and let it sing.
Are you kidding me? Are people asking me to sing the thing?
I knew as soon as I did that, they were probably gonna. I noticed you started doing it twice because it's nice. Yeah. Uh-oh. Carmen. Sing the song, Juan.
Sing the song.
Here's your mic.
Okay, if you insist.
Sing the song.
Hold on, I gotta position myself.
I know you have to bounce.
I gotta get on the right cushion. I'm in between the cushions. Hold on. Okay, ready? Chunky monkey market bag. Chunky monkey market bag. Where he at? There he go. Twins in a stitch. Twins in a stitch. Twins in a stitch and a big fat hook. Chunky monkey market bag. Chunky monkey market bag. Where he at? There he go. Twins in a stitch. Twins in a stitch. Twins in a stitch and a big fat hook.
I swear to God, it's just like Mama G's, the Mary Maxim mixery bags. She's got us all singing. I can't even say Mary Maxim anymore without singing that song.
So good.
So fun. That's so fun. Shut your mouth. I got 100 people up in here.
Really?
Here. It's all because of you.
No, it's because of you, Jaxie. This is your...
And us together, I love that for them.
Right. I love that for me.
I know, we have 5 minutes.
I hate that for us.
I know. See, sometimes I'm like, man, I should come on at 10.
Wait,
but then there's people that come on, Mara and Carrie, and I'd hate to do that to them. But this helps me. Just 1 hour. You guys get me for 1 hour.
One of these days, I'm going to convince you to allow people to watch replays.
Yeah, but Granny D, I wouldn't be here without her. And
Understandable.
I need to be there because that's
Every
maybe
now
we
and
can
then,
do
Jax.
watch party while we're watching Granny D, like
Yeah.
bingo, Hobie bingo.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to do it every time.
Oh, see, my chickadee is here too. See, and I would never. See. That's almost like if I know you're on, I wouldn't go on. There's
Why?
certain people that if I know you're on, I'm not going to go on when you go on because
I
I need to be at your live. You
I
know,
need
because I'm mod extraordinaire, but you know, because Pimp's in the house. But
well, what about
Granny,
you know,
look.
doing your live like on your phone, right? And then logging into another live on your computer and being at two places at one time. That allows you to do the things because
You know,
maybe, listen, every now and then, not saying every time, but every once in a great blue moon, you know, if you have people in your life that want you to be there right in the now, be
that's
like
true.
5 extra minutes, guys, and then we can all hop on the bus and drive to the next live. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
right. There's a little overlap.
yeah, just a little one every now
Yeah.
and then.
Absolutely. Well, and that's, I mean, like when I do the potiversaries and stuff, she knows that
Yeah,
I'm going to go over. Like if there's something special, she
yeah.
knows I go over. And then absolutely, my chickadee would be like, you better not stop what you're doing.
Well, and the
You know,
same thing for her too when she's live.
right. That's
Run
right.
over some minutes, talk all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Just keep going. People get so pushed though. Like that's my time slot. I was like, oh, it is?
Where's the
Who are,
TV
I
guy?
don't even know who you are.
Where's right? Where's the TV guy?
I was like, am I one of your subscribers? Because I wouldn't even know that.
Right.
You can't swing a hook without catching someone live now.
Wow. Anywho,
I mean, for real.
show me where it's.
Okay, so Diana wants to know a good Granny Square book.
I have one.
Now, Amazon, I got one for Amazon because my oldest son, Rain, is doing Granny Squares. And we found this book on, is that one? Yeah, show it up. What is that one? Yes, the source book. That is a really good one, Di.
It's all the things.
I want that. What is that? I need to have that. That's
Listen,
going in the wish list. What's it called?
it's called the Granny Square Source Book. The
Source.
See the ultimate Granny Square Source Book.
Ultimate.
I'm going to save you some time. I'll give you the ISBN. If you type that into the search bar, it'll pull it right up.
Okay, give it to me.
978
978
949
949
164
164
3293.
3293. Okay, I'm gonna get that because it's not necessarily because I know how to make granny squares, but it gives you ideas and that book is huge.
It's a fat book for fat stitchers and fat hooks.
Right? We love that for us. Your new steak is, I was like, furls. I love furls, but is it heavy? It's heavy.
What?
Probably not as heavy as wood though. Your new furls dagger.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I had to remind you because you get so much.
Yeah.
The furls daggers.
Yeah, they're $7.50. Second chance hooks.
I'll tell you what. Oh, they're right here. I love those ones. The what did they call them?
The second chance.
Oopses? The second chances.
Yeah.
Is that in here? No. I love this bag. My honey got me this bag.
Yes, it's gorgeous. I love the colors.
Is it in this
All
one
the things.
one? Oh my gosh. I found the hooks.
I love hooks. Listen, Jaxie, I want you to know something. Right before this live, I posted, it's not turned on yet, but I just did a video of a hook review. And
the ones from Tracy?
Yes, from Tracy. Yes. I also put on the furls hooks that I got and things that you just mentioned. So yeah, listen, all the hooks. Gotta love it. I
love hooks. I have so many different, because again, like if I find that I'm having a hard time with the hook, that it's grabbing or it's splitting or it just isn't gliding,
Yeah.
go try a different one. I mean, I've got every hook known to man. I mean, Prims, Clover, Yarnology, Susan Bates, Boy, Furls,
Wait a minute.
Omi.
Where's your
The only
Nelson
one I
wood?
don't have yet is an O Fire. I don't have O Fires.
Do you have Nelson wood?
No, that's another one. That's different.
What do you mean?
That's different.
Different.
But I do have some custom.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? That's gorgeous.
But it's that hook handle. The
Oh,
hook handle. I always think of you and your big hands. I've got one. It's ginormous.
what? You have a fat hook?
I have lots of fat hooks.
I love a fat hook. Fat stitches. Who's this?
Right? Okay. So there's that one.
I love it. Give me a 15 millimeter hook with a 7 bulky weight yarn.
Okay. So here are my furls. These are I've got some wooden ones. This was my very first furl.
Wow.
It's a wooden J streamline. And then I got the K in the dark wood. Those were my very first furls. And I actually gave Granny D like 3 or 4 furls because I didn't know I was too far up on it. With the furl, you put that nubby right in the center of your hand, and that's where it's balanced.
Yeah.
And nobody ever taught me that. So I was like too far, and I was like, it's awkward. It feels like I need to be way back here, and I'm a choker. I go up real close to the hook tip when I crochet.
Yeah.
And then someone taught me how to hold a furls, and that was my Jilly Bean over at Fiber Floozy. And
oh my God, are you kidding me right now? What is that? A G plus?
Yep.
Oh, that's all the things.
That was it. But again, like you were saying, because it's stamped in the wrong place. When you hold the hook forward, it's stamped. The stamp is off.
Yeah.
So they marked him down. I was like, how much?
Yeah. Hey, Jax, I have a question for you real quick. Do you have any of these hooks? These are the Omi ones. What is
I did a thing. These are that solar flare, the orange one.
Yeah.
I bought a set in those. And it's all the only thing wrong with them, and I even measured them. I made sure they were right. The only thing wrong with it is where the stamp is. It's the only thing wrong with these hooks.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. This is one of my favorites. Look at that.
Love it.
Yep, love them. And then this is my H. That's that mother of pearl. So pretty.
That's a delicious book.
Which one were you showing? Do I have? No, I don't. Welcome to the candy shop.
Well, I didn't review this on the video that I'm posting because
that's a candy shop, isn't it? It's got the little nubs on the end.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a candy shop, I think. Ola Joe will know. Which one is that, Ola? But see, now, this is one that I have. It's purple.
That looks like this.
But this is wood, and it's from Wickedly Handmade.
Oh, no, this is
But look at how long that is.
That's huge. Long, in a long sense of
It's one of my favorites.
Wow.
But no, and then everybody was talking about the Omis. That's an old school Omi.
Wow. I love
Got it on Amazon for like $5. And now they're expensive. But yeah, I got nothing wrong with those ones. Did Ola tell us what that red one was? Because if anybody knows, she does.
This is not O-Fire. This is an Omi, right?
I thought you got that from Furls.
No, I don't know. It doesn't have a name on it.
That's definitely not a Furls. That has to be an O-Fire or an Omi. Yeah. Mishi would know. Is Mishi still here? I don't know.
I don't know either. I know this one here is an O-Fire. It's got the name.
The O-Fires they don't have, and the stamps on them are different now.
Oh,
because this Omi. Oh, I guess it does say Omi right there. It's right next to where it says 6 millimeter. It says OMMI.
Oh. So if it doesn't have it on there, what does that mean? Is it like?
Well, this is old. I bought this like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that, I bet you that's an O fire.
Okay. Love that for us.
I'm wondering how our the Diaz hooks. I don't know. Diaz. I don't know those, Diana.
Now, I heard about those, but I have not seen them, nor have I been able to get any. But yeah, that's cool. You have tons of hooks like me, Jaxie.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this thing is full. And then there's even more in the bag. There's another bag and then another bag.
You can't be a proper hooker without a lot of hooks.
No, and like I said, every hook has its purpose, because like this is not the same as this.
No, it's not.
I mean, this is very pointed. This is very, I like use these for lots of texture, or like hellspun or homespun.
Yeah.
But now this one with the point, very, very similar to Prim.
Yep.
The Yarnology are very similar to Prim. And I had never had a set of Prims. And then my Sanita Bonita, she bought me both sets, the big set, the big set and the little set.
Wow.
I love the Prims. I use them a lot.
I love the fat hooks. They're so good.
I love hooks. I was looking for they must be downstairs, because I pulled one of those hooks, the resin hooks that I was just showing. This one's got a feather inside. Can you see the feather?
Yeah. That's so good.
Oh, like right there, you can see the feather inside. There's a black feather floating inside of it.
That's so cool.
But these are my Love Stitches All. And she does these, and she's got different handles, like different size handles. But that was the one I was going to show. I'll show you next time. But the handle on it's huge. It's
What?
like when you hold the thing, I mean, it's really huge.
Wow.
But I'll show you some of those next time. We should do that. We should like, show me your hooks. What do you have?
Yeah. Show and tell.
So many. But this is the best.
Like kindergarten.
I still can't even get over this one. This is one of my favorites. Or my Wonder Twin. Okay, we're over now. I stayed 10 more minutes.
Love that for us.
What are you knitting? Ada wants to know.
I'm practicing the garter stitch. I'm practicing my knitting. I'm a baby knitter, guys. Give me some grace. I'm just practicing. I'm doing a swatch. I'm using fat needles.
That's the way to do it, because then you can learn the anatomy.
Yeah.
I started off too small with the wrong kind of yarn.
Yeah.
Someone didn't tell me. But you got to think about it, that like certain yarns are not good for a beginner.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it make sense for me so I can see what I'm doing. So I figured with the 4-weight yarn and using a thicker needle, I'm actually able to see what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's it. Nothing spectacular, but I'm trying. I love that.
What? I started something.
Oh my goodness.
I got my Tunisian hook out.
And is
but
that
I don't have the
crayon
swivel.
box?
I didn't get the swivel.
Is that crayon box yarn right there?
Yes.
My Joanne.
But I did my first pass.
I love it.
And it's about 40 inches long. So what I was going to try is the honeycomb.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I've done it. I've done a washcloth. I've done a washcloth out of the honeycomb. And, but it's so fiddly, trying to hold the hook face where it doesn't keep doing that and twisting outwards.
Yeah.
It's this.
It's a thing. Yeah.
But yeah, so I learned a stitch sampler knitted blanket with Mama in a Stitch. And what she does is she does a border of the garter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do 5 stitches on each end of the garter. So it picture frames it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make the 5 rows of just regular, like a ribbed, simple, so it
Stockinette
makes kind of like a
garter,
rib.
stockinette garter, back and forth, forth.
So it lays flat.
Yep.
And then I'll do, 5 simples, and then in between will be the honeycomb. And so as I'm finishing it, it's doing the border at the same time. But I got that idea from Mama in a Stitch's blanket, that when she does her knitted blankets.
Wow, that's great. I can't wait to see.
So I'm gonna try. I want, because Lynn tried to get me to do the Tunisian with her, and she's a really good teacher. She's very patient. And Michael, I really I want to try.
Yep.
But I just don't have. I guess I found one swivel on Amazon for like $11, but I'm just gonna try. I don't know. It gets fiddly when it's like you're trying to do a return pass and it feels like it's pulling, and then you got to push everything back up, and then So I just have to find that flow, to find where my arms feel comfortable. With, and that most of the wrap is coming here, and the hand holding the hook doesn't really do much moving.
Yeah, I really wish it had a thumb rest so you can feel like where your hands are supposed to sit as you do the return pass. But it's like this.
It's just straight.
Make it work.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Gwen, a good teacher. Yeah, that we have Michael and Nina's Knots that have been doing some tutorials, and 2 different teaching styles. But give them a try if that's what you're looking. If you're looking for a good Tunisian teacher, I mean, TL Yarn Crafts love Tony.
Yep.
He's just too fast.
Yeah.
I was getting frustrated because I kept having to stop, and then I was like, "Oh, where was I?"
Yeah.
And she's just too fast for beginners. For me, she was just too fast.
Yeah, even with my experience in Tunisian, like I've had to replay her work as well, and I've been doing it for a while. I'm not as good as Michael, which he's very knowledgeable. He knows so. But don't forget, guys, Tuesday, Lynn, Tunisian Tuesdays. That's when she posts her videos.
Yeah, she's doing a shawl. She's doing a triangular shawl.
Yeah.
Make along, and teaching us stitches and stuff. But yeah, so that's like Nina's Knots, Lynn. And yes, please go over and check out Michael. But anybody, there's quite a few people that are doing the Tunisian now, and you just you'll find the right person that makes it click.
Yeah.
But utensils and yarn are everything.
They are.
I was discouraged because when I first started to knit, it took the right person to show me the right, like, the certain angles, and where a certain person is just zooming along and you're like, wait, where are you? Oh gosh, where did she go? I don't even, is that in front of the loop, behind it? And I will tell you who got me really crochet or knitting, and then made me feel confident enough to then go do that blanket double dog dare with Lala, was Spring.
The fiber enthusiast?
Yes, her knitting tutorials. Dude, I was doing lace work.
What?
She did this little 10 stitch little swatch, and I was doing these feathers. I was like, get out. And I was so proud of myself, but I need to do what you're doing more. But Spring has really good knitting tutorials.
Wow. Yeah, I just want to get good at the basics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need a good foundation. So practice.
Yeah. And I'll tell you who got me knitting in the round was Ruby Stedman. It's Ruby a Todos something. It's her channel name is in Spanish, but she does Spanish and English tutorials. And so it's Ruby Stedman, and she does like the decorative nails and stuff, but her knitting, and she does crochet. But I did a hat and cowl set for my mom, and it was Fair Isle.
Really?
I did, and I finished it. I mean, I didn't have DPNs. I was like, oh, I can just decrease. No, you need DPNs for the crown. But I put a little pom pom and covered it, and you couldn't see it. And she had no idea. She thought I bought it. I was like, get out, you're silly.
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, so I'm gonna try, Michael. I'm gonna try.
Is he in here still?
He was. Oh, there she is, Ruby Knits y Tojidos. I'm still I'm an undercover. I really don't know Spanish.
I do. I wish I could see it.
Muy poco. Muy poco. Muy poquito. My son, he's in 3rd year Spanish at school, and he comes home and he's. I was like, huh?
What?
I'll sign to you all day long. Come on.
Like, yeah, I see that.
But then I was like, what? I can't believe how fast I lost. So we have sister, brother, mother, father, grandfather, grandmother,
sister, brother.
I always want to do the girl here. Girl.
Boy.
But it's boy. You're like, you're grabbing his hat. Boy and girl. And then mother. Oh, I always do that wrong.
Mother.
Father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always say the water. Water. No, it's mother with you got to put your thumb.
Yeah. I always, to help remember, I tell people when you're referring to any male, it's up here.
Yeah, because you're the brim of the hat.
Father. Yeah. And the
grandfather.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I lost it. I was this close. I had 1 semester left to become an interpreter.
It's all
that was my second language instead of, everybody's got Spanish or German or French. I was like, no, I'm going to take American Sign Language. Because what I did it for was because I wanted to teach my children. And my kids were milk and cookie, water, drink, cute. I'm cute, doing all that before they could even speak, before they could even walk.
Wow.
The first time I watched my Lexi, because I breastfed all 3 of the children till they were almost the Rain and Lexi were almost 3 before they finally said enough was enough. I let them come on. It's like once a day with bedtime. It's not like it was meals. It wasn't. Yeah. But Lexi was nursing, and I took her off, and then she went like this.
She's like, no.
And then she went like that because she was picking things up for me doing my homework. This is want. She was like, want.
Yeah.
No. And then she went, milk.
That's so good. That's so good.
And I was like, you want more? And she climbed back up in my lap. Couldn't even walk yet. Climbed back up my lap and started pulling on my shirt. I was like, my kid is 4 months old, 5 months old, just started about 5 months old, and was asking me for more food.
Wow.
So I was like that. And that's where I kept going. And then when Rain and TJ were born, I did the same. I taught them sign. TJ's was cookie. He would walk around going like this. Well, his thing, it was just this. He would just do this. But we knew that was cookie.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then I remember when he learned elevator. When he learned that, because he loved to go up and down the elevators.
Wow.
And he would go like this. And I was like, what is he saying? At first I was like, because he would just pound his hand like that. But when you do this and you go up, it was elevator. And we were getting in the elevator at the Sacramento Mall, and it's, glass. And he was sitting there going, and I went, are you saying elevator? And he was like, I was like, wait a minute.
I love it.
You can't even walk, bro, and you're talking to me in sign language.
So good.
Finger gestures, they were finger spelling before. That's how my kids learned the alphabet, was finger spelling.
Wow. That's so good.
I wish this cough would go away. We really stayed. It's okay. I know my chickadee won't mind. She knows.
Yeah, we can all go and watch the replay or jump in and
We'll
rate.
jump in there. We'll go over right now. Well, I was just the little bits, the lives. You guys
It does.
really help fund the channel.
Yeah.
It,
And we're
people ask, oh, where do you make the most on your monetized channel?
this.
Lives, super chats, memberships.
Yeah.
People that watch the videos and go back and watch the replays, that's like cents. But
Yeah.
when people super chat and they become members and they're here in the lives for the whole thing, you think about there's what? Holy Moses, there's 140 people still here.
Are you
My
kidding?
lives are usually right around 50 or 60 people. When Juan comes there, like 200. That's why I was like, yes, please come to my channel. Come to my channel.
I love it.
I was like, but that's really where it comes from. And this is the last one of the month, isn't it?
Yes. And what's more is actually we're approaching the slowest time of the year in our genre.
It is.
Us content,
nobody's watching nothing right now.
We have to pull out all the stops, and that's kind of what this is like. Let's hang out, let's chat, let's talk it up, let's get
and you were right about I have agoraphobia. I hate the algorithm. I have phobia. No.
Yeah.
But if you really want to make this a go, you have to be like you said, you just for it wasn't even a full 48 hours, you took a break.
Yes.
And I noticed because I went over and I was like, there's only 150 views on this.
Yeah.
And so of course I had to watch it, like it, share it, whatever. Or no, I didn't share it. I did like it and watch it and commented. I was like, ooh, that new one, the one with it looked like the lacy stars.
Yes.
Love that for us.
Thank you.
I was like, give me ideas for hugs. I'm about to start designing a new one.
But Jaxie, I posted that, right? And I only had 15 views in the first hour after taking one day off.
It's because it didn't plug it. Yeah.
Didn't plug it. And so in order to get them plugs, you got to do all the time, So
D.A.W.N.S. Milan want us to dance.
Do they? I love it for us.
I love it when they stay. We'll, you know what? I know my chickadee will totally understand, but we will stay for a little bit because I did a what you whipping on, but I have been neglecting the content, just trying to get whipping the foes out of these things. All right. Yeah. So, oh shoot. Now we've got 3.
Are you kidding me right now?
We got D.A.W.N.S, Milan, and Southern Winter. Hi, Southern Winter. Love your energy. Keep up the goodies. Aw. Thank you, honey. Okay. So let's dance for a minute.
Okay. Jaxie, I just realized something.
Huh.
On my screen it says tap for sound.
Tap for sound. So now you can hear it. Now watch. Oh, Denise E wants us to really dance. She just gifted memberships. Oh, Gwen got it.
Yay.
That's my favorite. I love gifting memberships. Is my favorite thing to do. I swear. Okay, so here I'm going to push it. So now tap so you can hear this. Drop it like it's hot music.
Okay. I heard it.
It's a stanky leg song.
Yes. I love it. It's so good.
I had made mention that I was thinking about doing a couple new ones because they're getting old. And then I had some people, don't you dare change that dance. We love that little clip.
Yes.
The frog and the chicken dancing and stuff. And I was like, oh, you like my thing?
It's so good.
Uh-oh, here she comes. Now, BYC, pretty young thing, and Michelle. See, they want us to we're going to make it rain in the chat. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. We got to move. You got to move your legs.
Yes.
You got to do the things and move and move.
Jaxie, is Brenda still in here?
Yeah.
Is
She
she?
just made us dance.
Oh gosh. Hi, Brenda. Oh, I know she came in earlier. I was just curious. I wasn't sure she was.
And that's my Brandy boo.
I watch all of her videos. I don't even know if
Right?
she.
Isn't she a sweetheart? That girl, she originally was Brenda the newbie crocheter.
Really?
And I remember after about a year or two, or even into the third year, people were like, but you're not newbie anymore.
Right.
And so she finally changed it to BYC, Brenda Young. That's our Brenda Young Crochet. And for the longest, people were like, what happened to Brenda? And I was like, she's right below you.
Yeah.
So we keep telling people that's our Brenda, the newbie crocheter, aka BYC.
I love it.
Yeah, she's been around a long time too.
Well, her music makes me want to do like all these Spanish dances when you first put on the movie.
Right? I was like, I want to go sit on that beach. She in Florida.
Oh, it's all the things.
She's in Florida. See, I'm telling you, we have a Florida trip to plan.
Yeah, next time we go to see Nancy, we got to swing by and stop by and see Brenda.
Brenda, and then we got to see Lynn Ann.
Billy.
And Bree. We got a lot of people in Florida that if we were there and we didn't say, hey, we're here,
yeah,
they would be very upset. Like, okay. Well, so we will advertise, but yes, we do have a plan. Yeah. We are going to see each other.
Yeah, when I went to go see Nancy that one time, she was on the phone with Billy. And Billy was like, well, if I was there, I would give you a huge hug right then and there. And I was like, well, it's a shame that, Florida's kind of big.
Yeah, well, I think Billy's like almost an hour and a half from her. Yeah, she's pretty far.
Yeah, we definitely have to go down there. I'm sure Nancy would appreciate the company.
Yeah. Oh, Pen. Oh my goodness, Pen is Pen.
Is Pen in there?
I love Pen.
Hi, Pen.
Okay, we got to do a thank you for Pen. And there's a couple new members. This is for you guys. Now get ready to hit your thing so you can hear it.
Okay. I love it.
I can't wait. I got an email. I got an email from Pen. I can't even wait. I'm like watching my informed delivery. She's sending me a treat. Pen sends the best treats.
She does. Yes.
I remember the first time I saw Pen, and everybody, of course, Penny Bolton, everybody, but we know to call her Pen. Yep. And she was blessing Gary with some stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness, her work, that woman has an artistic hand. I'm like, so she's amazing. And she's such a good friend.
She is. I'm actually
She rocked the blanket. What? She probably like dropped everything and finished that. I can't believe you put that together in an hour.
Well, I had to. I was obligated. She really worked hard to get them squares done. I'm like, let me stop what I'm doing.
Right?
Oh,
Tammy.
Is Tammy in there?
Yeah, Tammy Tams.
Hi, Tammy, my crochet buddy. Woo!
Isn't she so sweet? Okay, this is for Tam.
Okay. So I got a little piece of information to share with Tammy. So, yes. So Tammy, if you're listening, I have another session of Whipping It with Wand that's already saved to my channel. I actually shout you out in that video. So make sure you watch it because I have some things that I share with the audience about you. They're all good things, of course, because you're my crochet buddy. So yes.
Tammy's a sweetheart too. She's everywhere. There's Lala. Lala is here. He does have a nickname. That's Obi-Wan. Or Juanito.
Juanito.
But he doesn't have a Wizard of Oz nickname. We could find it. We could find.
What would I be?
We welcome you, the Lollipop Kids.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, so Dorothy is Mama Swift. Scarecrow is Mad Mimi. Tin Man is Marianne. I am Galinda. Have you been a good stitch or a bad stitch?
I love it.
Come out wherever you are.
I love it.
Oh, Chroniclin. Oh, we got another one. Chroniclin is going to make us dance.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Thank you.
Love this.
Thank
And
you, VJ.
Jax, you do have the best audience. I do have to say that.
They're good, aren't they? They're good. They really take good care of me.
They're so nice and all the things.
Hey, there's a Diana Sass. I love sassiness.
You do
Hi,
love
Diana Sass.
Yeah, that.
Oh, there's my sugar. How you get so fly?
He's here.
Sugar,
Hi,
sugar. I love my sugar.
Yes, it's all the things. I have her favorite hook. It's red.
Lala.
I have to send her a hook.
That's all right, because he's Obi-Wan. The Force is strong with him. He's got his nickname.
Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kashnitter.
Kashmiri, yes.
See, and we call knitting kashnitting because Madonna Ballard, if you talked knitting, she would like ban you. She would kick you. She doesn't like knitting.
Yeah.
And so Marianne and I started calling it kashnitting.
There you go. Bye.
Oh, Kendall. Oh, and
Kendall here?
Danya. Obi-Wan Yarnobi.
I love that.
Sunday, Cindy, Sandy. I always wanted I know it's the American pronunciation is Sandy. Or Alexandria.
Yeah, yes.
Isn't it Cindy? Sunday is how you actually pronounce her name. Sunday.
I don't know.
I don't know. She's gonna tell us though. She's beautiful.
She is. She's got that channel, the trinkets.
Yes. She did it. She did a kindness beanie.
She did.
She just posted the kindness beanie. I saw that. I meant to go and give her some love on that.
Yes, for sure. I'm loving that.
I know, Lala. I'm just playing.
Wait, Jaxie, did you make anything in orange for Lala? We need to see it.
I did. I have orange, Lala. I have orange.
You know how she loves her orange. We need to see the orange
She
thing.
will never be the same.
We need the orange. I have orange here, but that's as far as I got. Oh, yeah. I love it.
There's the orange for my Lala.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah, I always have a little bit of orange for her.
Yes.
Because it wasn't until her that I really got into orange. I didn't have a single orange skein in my stash. And I had to make something, so I had to go get some. And ever since, now I love orange.
Yeah.
Like rusty orange, like antique orange. I have lots of orange now.
It's such an underrated color. There's so many shades.
Right? And like that rusty kind of brownish orange is one of my favorites.
Yeah. It's all the things.
Oh, Amber wants me to name the beanie. Let's see. What are some of the stitches that are in it, boo? Tell me again, Amber.
Hi, friend.
Oh, crochet cabin.
Oh, is she here too? Hi, Kimmy.
Yeah, Kimmy.
I love that.
Thank you, sweetie. That's really sweet.
I love it.
Alexandra. See, Alexandra is my oldest daughter, and that is exactly how I spelled it too. Alexandra. And she goes by Lexi. Sandy.
Oh.
I would love to call you Alex or Alexi or Zandra. That was she was going to be Zandy, Xandi, Zandy, but it ended up Lexi.
It's beautiful.
I named the one, otherwise I would be Alexandra, Sandy, and Cyrillic. Oh, yeah.
Is the 30th on Sunday?
Well, let's see, the 4th is a Thursday.
So tomorrow, what's tomorrow's date? The 30th?
Tomorrow, yes.
Oh, that's perfect. It's the end of the month. I love that.
Yes.
Just what I need.
Oh, there's a waddle in it. Let's see. Let's come up with a hat. A hat name. It's all in the name. You want a name? A name. What's in a name?
So don't name it.
Cinder frickin' Rella. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? The
You
Glinda.
can tell I like Pretty Woman.
Right?
Let's see. Lisa! Hi, baby. That's my Canadian queen.
Yes.
Let's see. She's got the waddle in there. We're doing friendship.
Is this for the Kindness Matters 2024?
Yeah, and she did a beanie bucket, and it's for us. You know, she used the waddle stitch. Well, she says this one's, is that the one you said for me? It's for me.
Aw, that's so nice.
Yes, yes. Okay, this is the one she did for me, not the one for you. Not for you.
Not for me.
She did one for me too.
I love that for you.
How about
This
you
is
know
all.
me playing on words. I'm always playing on words.
Yes. You love the, you know, the way it has to be catchy.
The Friendship Honor Enterprise instead of the Starship Enterprise. No.
Oh yeah.
Let me think about that a little bit, Amber. I'm gonna go look at it. I need to look at it. And I need to like feel it and know the stitches, and that helps me name things.
Yes.
So I'm gonna write it down right here. Go look at Amber. Amber Beanie. And I'll go look. And then we'll do the thing.
Do all the things.
Oh, Lala. You better just leave him alone because he's leaving that fur on his face for me. Some of your fans do not like the fur.
I know, I get emails about it.
Right? And I love the fur. I was like, fur is my favorite. My husband does it on purpose.
Yeah.
He gets the fur so I love, you know what? And it's because my daddy had a beard my whole life. Big old bushy blonde beard. Yes, my father was 6'5", 6'4", 6'4", Irish, blonde hair, blue eyes. And he had this big bushy blonde beard my whole life. And I think it's, especially if they're well kept. Now, if you're a bushman and you don't brush your beard, shame on you. That is just like brushing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
But men that keep it manicured, my husband had a goatee down to here. Wow. And it would split when we'd ride the motorcycle. And he loved that goatee. But it was long. And I used to love to braid it, but I love the fur. Reminds me of my dad. Ah! Hey, Rain is here. Rain says, I am also pro fur.
Yes,
that's the small child. That's my baby.
I go through phase, Jaxie. Eventually I'll get to a point where I'll be like, all right, well, I'm tired of this now. And then I'll come and do a video, like a podcast, freshly shaved.
And it'll be gone. Yeah, like Gary, his thing, he is always baby butt. I would love to see him with fur. I bet he would have good fur. But I don't know. I think that men are very attractive with fur. Just saying.
Yes.
It's like a woman with long hair that puts streaks in you. Because when my husband's fur was growing out, like it was red, like there was red and gold and then right through here it was dark, and then right here it was really light. So it was like he had this stripe of the darker blonde, but then there was like all.
Yeah.
See, Denise, there's more people with us than not.
Yeah, and for me, my salt does not like to play with the pepper.
It's like, get out.
Yes.
But you would have like right here would be real like platinum white, but then right on the tip was dark. Right on the tip of his chin, and then
Yeah. Like, why don't I have any salt here? I have not near one piece of salt.
Right? That happens a lot though. That the salt is all down here and then you have the regular fur up there. I think those are natural highlights. Like me with this gray, these gray stripes that are right here, and then it's all dark right here.
Yeah.
It's like those are your stripes. Those are your markings because everyone's markings are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, mustache and goatee. Love it. With all this, like the sideburns that come around the edge, but it has to be manicured, not just fur on your face.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it needs to be clean. It needs to be trimmed. It needs to be, it needs to be.
All the things.
Yeah.
I love it.
Lala, yeah, she likes a clean shaved.
Yes.
Put together. I remember when Russ got all scruffy and his hair was longer, and boy, they really came for him. And I was like, oh, you took away the scruff and got a haircut. And he was like, oh yeah, I had to. People were mad. And I was like, well, I'm mad. And so he did it again. He let it grow out. And he was like, they're gonna come for me, Jax. And I was like, well, you just tell him to come talk to me then. But I thought he was adorable with his little scruff.
Yeah.
Yeah, long hair, bring it in my face. Yeah, I mean, bring it long. My husband used to have hair to his tuchus. He had this long blonde. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
I even found a picture of him when he permed it back in the 80s when everybody was perming their hair. He had those beautiful blonde locks and permed it. I was like, why did you do that?
Oh, my. That's insane.
Long hair. Loved it. That's when you cut your hair. I was like, I'm not watching anymore.
Can you believe my hair was to my shoulders before I cut it? I had hair to here. And I went
and I saw that ponytail, the first video, and I was like, oh, he's got long hair. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, I had long hair.
And then you came back and it was gone. I was like,
yeah.
I'm not watching no more.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
Thanks.
I'm going to make you a hat with dreads hanging. Rainbow dreads. Would you wear it? You would wear it because I told you to.
I would totally wear it. It'd be all the things. So, yeah, I would love to wear that.
Oh, we totally know you're fun. And so we forgot to warn the mods. Lala came in.
Oh.
D.A.N. banned her or put her on timeout and deleted the comment. I was like, oh, no, she's good. She's good.
Yeah.
She's the heckler. She does it on purpose.
Yep.
That's just Lala.
Yes.
I want you to know she's just funning you.
Yes. I had to tell D.A.N. after the fact. Because
that Lala's okay to poop talk.
Yes. It's all good. She's like, are you sure, Juan? I want to make sure, you are good. I have your back. I'm like, we're good. Thank you so much for having all of
the all caps is forgiven. Because that's just Lala. We just know that's just Lala.
Yeah. I love that.
I did say something when you shaved your head. She had to shave her head for specific reasons. And Lala, she shaved it almost bald. And that's where Billy made her the do-rags. I did. And then when it grew all back out, I was like, dang, girl, you got the braids out of the flow. And it all grew back. And then she shaved it again.
Oh, my. Does she like keeping it short now? Like, does she keep it short now, or is she letting it grow? Or because I remember, doesn't she wear the do-rags now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. She has unruly hair. She has Fonfador. She
keeps it under wraps. Keeps it cool.
She keeps it under wraps.
Love it.
Oh, is there a Zoom meeting today? People are asking. At 5, right?
A Zoom meeting. Oh, yes. Sorry.
This afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tammy was asking. Yeah, I'm just keeping him.
Yes. No, this is good because after this, I'm going to go yarn shopping. And then I don't need to be buying yarn. I'm selling mystery boxes, but you see me still going to buy yarn. I'm just such an addict I
Well,
can't.
no, well, that's because you need content. You have to show us the things.
I have to get the gradient yarn. Like I haven't done
Did
a
you
repeat.
even notice that yarn was supposed to be labeled something else?
I know. I know.
I have some of it. In fact, Lala bought me a hank of it. I have the green fleck one, but I was like, that ombre looks pretty familiar.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
still beautiful though, just
I
because it doesn't have her name on it.
yeah. I have the blue. I think.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that ombre.
No, it's good. My favorite though is the purple one because it's such a dark purple.
It's the dark. Yes.
So
It's
dark.
not the pinky purple,
No,
the lilac pinky
it's the
purple.
good purple, and it
Yes.
ombres into this beautiful lavender color. It's so
Oh,
good.
yeah. See, I would get down on it.
Yeah.
Margaret. Hi, Margie. Yeah, we got people. I stayed a lot longer.
Jaxie, can I say something?
Yes, baby.
You needed this.
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
And I think every once in a great blue moon, it is okay for you to just chill like this and let your
Yeah.
audience just hang out,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm glad that you chose me to hang out with today.
Yeah. Well, and I right now what it is because I know as soon as I get off here, I gotta go shopping. And it's not for yarn,
I know.
camp gear and stuff and some groceries, but my car might just accidentally pull into Joann's. I need a skein and a bag of coffee.
Yes. I love
I didn't really share it with oh, I thought Rain was gonna be like, Mother, I've enjoyed having you, baby child. That's my
yeah,
baby child right there.
love it.
In fact, Rain is a little artist. We're going to talk about something real fast. And Rain did the artwork for the Boggy Style or the Boggy
Oh,
Camp Boggy Creek Blanket Brigade. And the picture is it's Lynn, Billy, and Nancy. And I'm hoping I asked Nancy, we provided that clip art for them to make a t-shirt that Boggy Creek would receive the royalties from, or not the royalties, the proceeds from it. Haven't heard nothing. I'm gonna find out because they didn't actually purchase that from me. We just said, hey, we have this. I paid to have that made. So I think I'm gonna make some t-shirts.
I think you should. I
I'm
think
gonna have Rain maybe do a little bit of altering because it's not Lynette, it's Lynette. Lynette, it needs to be added. Because it was when they first started. But I
yeah.
think I'm gonna talk to Nancy. I'm gonna talk to Nancy because we haven't heard nothing. It's been almost a year. I want those t-shirts. That little clip art is really cute.
Yeah.
They're holding up a granny square blanket looking over the top.
Wow.
It's really cute. I'll show you.
Yeah.
But pay attention to me, Mom. Yes, you can go shopping with me. I think we're gonna go to Freddy's.
I love that.
I think the boys are supposed to go get a haircut.
I have to buy a 10mm hook, Jax.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my squirrel's nest, I lost the one and only 10mm hook that I had that I was working on my Annie M blanket. I lost the hook. So just another reason to go to Joann's.
Just another reason. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nancy spoke about it yesterday, I believe. Oh, shoot. I got to talk to her. Yeah. There is a video up she put up last night. I didn't get to see it. I fell asleep. Okay. So she must have said, well, if they can't approve it, I am going to approve it because it's mine. I purchased it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to make t-shirts and bags.
Yes.
Print it.
Make all the beautiful.
I'll just take off Boggy Creek and it's just going to say Blanket Brigade.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I can do. I can take off Boggy Creek and just put Blanket Brigade. Yeah. That won't be okay. Oh, Laura. She said if I stay, they will stay. If we stay, they will stay.
That's right.
Yeah, but I know you got to get ready. I need to go eat some lunch. I haven't eaten anything today. It's almost 1:00.
Okay.
And I got to get shopping, get the shopping done.
Okay.
But yeah, you can join me anytime on Saturdays. When you're not working. I know you're always working on Saturdays, but I think Jesse's supposed to come up next weekend, but we can definitely bring a panel up.
Okay. I'm game.
One. Michelle says, did you eat?
Not yet, but I will after the
No,
live.
we're going to, and he has water somewhere. You got your jug?
I have my Coca-Cola.
Oh.
It's all
Coke
the
and a
thing.
smile. Coke and a smile, baby. Coke and a smile. I know he does need to eat. And then you got to go feed my mama.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So let's see. That's not doing balloons. I love that. Pew, 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 pew. You guys have a safe 4th of July. We will see you later on in the YouTube streets and all of the things.
Yes.
What are you supposed to make? You're supposed to make beautiful things, because who insists? I do.
Yes.
Make the beautiful things. We've got lots of things coming out. This one over here, he's dropping it like it's hot. Check out the stitch tutorials, guys. He is putting out very unusual, very original stitch tutorials, and he's going to teach us how to make things, because we're going to put them together and make things. Jeremy, hi, Jer. But yeah, okay. So, Michelle wants us to dance one more time.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Give a little swirled it up. Swirled it up. Love you too, Amber. Oh, wait. Pew, pew. Pew. Where's my pew, pew? There's a pew, 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 pew. All right, sugar. And I have your note. I'll get you a name. I'll try to get it to you today, sweets. D.A.W.N.S beanie. If you guys want to check out D.A.W.N.S beanie, that is, I have a full-length tutorial and a written recipe for $2. The tutorial is free. And I am just about finished with the macaw crochet. So I just have gone through, I'm on the 4th row of feathers, and then I am going to bring that forward for the summer mood board, which is with our Gary Urban Yarn summer mood board. And my picture that I did was a Spix macaw, and he is an endangered, was extinct in the wild, but they were endangered, and now there are 17 in the wild. And those are, if you guys don't know what a Spix macaw is, he's Rio from the Pixar. Is it Pixar?
Yeah.
The little blue macaw.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm going to use for the tutorial. I have gotten some, the sparkly sugar wheel cotton.
Wow.
Yeah. And Laura, I wouldn't have done it without you, girl. Laura Twisting Stitches. I would have never, I thought about it and I was like, nah. But because she made it and then pushed, she didn't push. She just said, hey, let's do this. I was like, okay. Don't get it twisted though. She did not push. She just said, nudged me a little bit.
Yes. Love that.
So keep an eye out for the macaw crochet, where that's when I called my triangular scarves crochets. It's a kerchief shawlette. But I like the triangular scarf. People are getting that one a little bit better. Or a gorget. You can call it a gorget because that's the neck piece on armor.
Oh, yeah.
That the piece that goes right here that protects the chest and the neck on armor is called a gorget. Gorget. So I almost called it that, but people were like, a what?
A what? A what?
Because it's not just a shawl. It's not just a hug. It's a thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
You are. Nuh-uh, you are. Nuh-uh, you are. Okay. Again, thank you to all the new members. I'm really going to do better. I got to get the little shout out thing for the end, to show the supporters. And then still working on the scandalous Cardi for the gold member, my Sandra gold member. And the next person's coming in is beginner bonsai. I believe that was my next one. I got to look. Gold members get patterns named after them. It's jaxed up. That is all jax because, got a crochet. It's like my swancho.
Yes, I love it.
The wancho, swancho, poncho. That's gonna be for the winter time.
Yeah.
But yeah, swanchos are my favorite. Which that is a sweater poncho. If you don't, it's a poncho and you sew up and make it a sweater. Okay, we're really going now. There's still 123 people here.
I know.
128 people here. I hate to go when there's that many people, but I have to get my chores done. I have to get my chores done. Uh-oh, I hear scratching.
Uh-oh.
It's the baby cub.
Oh.
I'm live.
Hello, live.
He's gotta go wash that dirty old butt. Wash your culo.
I love it.
Oh, that smell. Teenage boys. Jeez. Okay, really going now. Gonna play the outro, Yotro.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining me, brother.
No problem.
Okay, here it goes. We out.